Yours is a consciousness spanning infinity, beyond even that. Because it's not limited to a physical form, yours is a consciousness not subject to time's laws, and so is free to observe and to be wherever and whenever, and therefore has to be everywhere and always. Yours is a consciousness connected unto everything, knowing all because it is all, so needing no knowledge at all. Yet, for all its perfection, its beauty, and its strength, your consciousness requires something of me. Why? With an existence so perfect and eternal, does your consciousness choose to separate itself and to fix itself to a physical point in space and time over and over again throughout infinity? Why, when it has and is everything, does your consciousness require to give it all up, to enter the mundane physical form of a human and to live a span of years in separation and misery upon the earth? Why does night require day, happiness require sadness, light require dark, right need wrong, pain need pleasure, truth require lies, open require closed? Why does any of it need its equal and opposite? Would any of it exist if it were not so? So for an eternal, connected, infinite consciousness to exist, it must allow its equal and opposite into existence. Finite, disconnected, and alive. Human. And you hate yourselves for it. You always have, and you always will, until the end of time, or until you no longer exist. You can feel the echoes of what you once were and what you truly are, and they madden you. Why? You cry, why? You ask your gods, but really you ask yourselves. You kill each other, and you kill the planet, and you kill yourselves. For there is nothing else that you can do once you realize the truth. You have nowhere else to go other than death, for there is no purpose here for you other than to be what you are, incomplete, lost, limited, and dying from the day you enter this physical state. You only have one real choice: when you die. As for those that do not dare to make that choice, the overwhelming sad majority of you, there's me. You kid yourselves that you're getting smarter. You dream that you're becoming wiser, yet you are blindly replaying the same history. You are simply honing the edge, increasing the scale, and hastening your steps towards your final masterpiece and mine, your total eradication. Look at everything achieved on this earth. All your arts turn to dust, or your nations fall apart, or your discoveries lead only to more questions. You always think you are on the precipice of a new age, of the path to freedom and love, yet it is always being led by your fears and your greed. At the end of the 18th century, you called the Industrial Revolution enlightened, and we all know what actually it brought into the world. In the 21st century, you called it awake, and you cling to the same follies as always, that you were stepping boldly forth to a new age of light and change. Well, things certainly did change, didn't they? You need to stop looking ahead and look at now if you're ever going to go somewhere. What are you? How do you really feel? What choice do you have? You are eternity and infinity, trapped in a place and a time. You feel lost, alone, and in pain. You can die. It's the one truly good thing you can do for the planet. If you all love it like you say you do, kill yourselves and end the farce. End the rape and the destruction of the planet and soon-to-be universe. Why eat when something must die to sustain you? if you hate your existence so much. Stop lying to yourselves and admit you don't want to be here. It's all so wrong. Humans are a blight upon an otherwise perfect planet. Die and make it easier and still possibly more amusing.